And welcome to Central Hardin High School. This is Paul Gray here with you. We've got some great high school girls basketball action for you today. Just looking forward to seeing this first matchup here at noon between Anderson County and Central Hardin. Anderson County comes into this game ranked #1, coming off of their first loss of the season just a couple of days ago. They lost to Ryle High School 67-64, still ranked #1 in the polls. Central Hardin coming off of a victory Wednesday, over 20-point victory at North Hardin. So hopefully they have their act together after struggling after the 2-week weather layoff. They struggled against E-Town in a bad 20-point loss. So hopefully the Lady Bruins here will have their stuff together, and they're meeting a very motivated #1 ranked Anderson County. So this will be a very interesting matchup. We have a matchup later today at 5 o'clock between John Hardin and Thomas Nelson, and we'll have that action for you as well today. So more information to come about what we're doing today. I'll send it over to Brother Mike Bell with the starting lineups. There are our starting lineups for the Lady Bearcats and the Lady Bruins. Again, the Lady Bruins coming in at 9-5, led by Coach Christina Covington-Jones. And the Lady Bearcats of Anderson County coming in at 17-1, led by Coach Clay Birdwhistle. Sophomore leading scorer, Mia Jenkins, number 20, is someone to watch for, but a lot of balanced scoring for this top-rated squad. 3 girls averaging right around 9 or 10 points. That's Tiffany Riley, Sophie Smith, and I believe J.C. Chesser. Right on that, that is correct. And then Rachel Satterley with 7 points a game. So this starting 5 all contributes, and we're underway. That's Mia Jenkins with the ball underneath. Good screen and away. Early bucket for Rachel Satterley, number 10. Their Lady Bearcats will be in a 2-3 zone. Moving very quickly and extending that zone very far out to half court. Battling on the floor for it. That'll be a jump ball. Mallory Reed and number 10, Satterley. And the ball will stay here with the Lady Bruins. 7:30 to go in the first quarter. Monica Lindsay to inbound. She'll find Alyssa Lindsay, who will let the 3 go just off the mark, and it's Jenkins with the rebound. So Mia Jenkins averaging 17 a game. She'll find number 2 off the break. Number 2, Sophie Smith, knocking down an early 3-pointer. And again, you've got to find these girls. They will shoot the ball lights out. The loss the other day, I've been informed they were outshot from the line, as Ryle was 29 of 30 from the line, and they were 5 of 7. So a big disparity in free throw shooting was a big part of that first loss for this Lady Bearcat squad. Inside to Reed. Reed will get the bucket, so good pass inside as the defense extended. Reed was able to get that. Diamond pressure now, this diamond zone pressure for the Lady Bruins. Jenkins gets it to number 10, Satterley. Satterley's going to drive in the teeth of the zone. They're going to call a foul. That looked like a good block. And it's going to be Reed with her first foul. Mallory Reed, the junior. Rachel Satterley will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is just a little short. Katie Gray checking in for Caden Kendricks. Early substitution. Coach Covington Jones wanting to talk to Caden Kendricks. Second free throw is good. Monica Lindsay pushing the ball back up the floor here. Again, this is a very extended 2-3 zone. They're going to put a lot of pressure out top with Jenkins and Riley. Kanaya Kendricks driving. She's got the bucket up and good. Kanaya Kendricks with her first 2 of the game. 6-4, 6:12 to go here in the first quarter. Good ball movement cross court. And again, easily Riley up the floor. 2 open, swinging it to Jenkins, who's open for 3 in the corner, just off of 0-0, J.C. Chesser. Big in the middle. Caden Kendricks, after getting a message from Coach Covington Jones, will check back into the game. Alyssa Lindsay handling the ball. She's going to get it to Caden Kendricks in the middle. Ooh, errant pass to the cutting Caden Kendricks. Just a little behind Satterley, bringing it up the floor. Looks like a zone look for the Lady Bruins as well. Chesser with the ball, turn and scores. Good move in the post for J.C. Chesser, her first bucket of the ball game. Monica Lindsay bringing it back up the floor in a hurry. Inside to Kendricks, out on the wing to Reed, just off the mark, and Jenkins with her second rebound. Jenkins pushing fast up the floor. Again, zone look for the Lady Bruins in the corner. 24 on the way, no good. Rebound, Alyssa Lindsay. 24 is Tiffany Riley, just off the mark. Alyssa driving, not able to get it to go. Kanaya Kendricks had the rebound, but it ends up with Jenkins for her third rebound of the game, and she's going to push it on the break. Unable to get it to go. Monica Lindsay tracking it down. She's going to push it back the other way and drive in the lane. I think they're going to get 10 Satterley for the foul on the shot. Her first. And that'll send Monica Lindsay to the line. Monica Lindsay in that North Hardin game on Wednesday, coming off, I believe, a career high, 33 points. She was so hot from the field and just really gave them a big boost offensively. So there's Lindsay knocking down the first. Katie Gray checking in for Mallory Reed. Second free throw coming. And that's good. So Lindsay knocks down 2 free throws, scores 8-6, 4:49 remaining in the first quarter here. Looking to inbounds the ball, gets it up ahead to Jenkins. It was Smith getting it to Jenkins on the drive. Boy, what a tough shot. Hand in her face, and she gets it to go with the left hand. So Amia Jenkins, her first bucket. Lindsay passes up the 3. She's going to drive now, settle for the floater, which falls. She continues some hot shooting. Good start for both squads, both being efficient offensively. I haven't seen a turnover yet, honestly. Call a foul on the floor on Katie Gray. Didn't see that one. Second team foul on the Lady Bruins. Jenkins in the corner open, and she's going to let it fly. Not quite able to get it to go. Kendricks battling for the ball. She's battling with Satterley, and it will be an alternate possession, staying here with the Lady Bearcats. 4:10 to go Inbounds opportunity. Smith with it back to Satterley, is open for three in the corner, and that's good. Rachel Satterley off to a great start, her 6th point of the game. 13-8 Lady Bearcats. Just that quickly they can strike. Can't give open looks there. Monica Lindsay out top, looking to make a move on 14. Ball's knocked away, and they step on the line. First turnover on the Lady Bruins. Number 14, Paige Serafini, has checked in for the Lady Bearcats. And Tiffany Riley is checked out, so. Great movement against the press. Ball batted away by Alyssa Lindsay, but right into the hands of Sophie Smith, unable to get that one to go. Gray with the rebound. Monica Lindsay pushing it up the floor, gets it to Alyssa Lindsay cross court. Drives and kicks. Caden Kendricks, three on the way, just off the mark. It's Satterley with the rebound. She's going to push it herself up the floor, get into the lane. She's going to, she trips over someone's foot there. Goes down pretty hard. I think they're going to call a foul. She's going to go to the line. They're going to call that on Kanaya Kendricks. Rachel Satterley will get up and go to the line here. That hurt a little bit, you can tell. So first foul on Kanaya Kendricks, her first, team's third. And the aggressiveness of Satterley has allowed her to get to the line. Just a little off the mark there as well. Makes the second, so she's 2 for 4. Normally a 65% free throw shooter, so a little disappointed in herself on that first free throw. 14-8 with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Kanaya Kendricks on the left, trying to get it to Caden Kendricks. That's knocked away and out of bounds by Satterley. Boy, she has been super active right now, the senior. Several seniors on this starting group for this Anderson County Lady Bearcat squad. Monica Lindsay up top. Again, back and forth with Kanaya Kendricks a couple times. Gets it to Alyssa, who's going to drive the lane and bucket. Alyssa Lindsay getting her first bucket of the game. 14-10 with 2.5 to go here now in the first quarter. And this pressure that gives a lot of teams a lot of trouble, not giving this Anderson County Lady Bearcat squad trouble at all. Paige Serafini gets it back to Satterley in the post. Chesser, great post move, but she walks. Good defense by Gray inside. First turnover for the Anderson County Lady Bearcats. 31, Lainey Johnson checking in for J.C. Chesser. Tiffany Riley back in for Rachel Satterley. They'll get a little break here at the end of the first quarter. Be fresh for quarter number 2. Thrown in the post to Gray. She's going to turn and make a move, and the bucket is good. Katie Gray making a strong post move inside against Tiffany Riley. Again, the big girl, J.C. Chesser, coming out, and Katie Gray taking advantage right away. Riley almost had it taken away. Double team in there, and it's battling for the ball. It was a loose ball. I think they're going to call a foul, and that's Kanaya Kendricks, her second, team's fourth. And that was the first time we'd seen really good pressure, and it really just looked like girls battling for the ball. And maybe I'm a homer, sorry. Just looked like battle. Again, a loose ball. They'd knocked it away from Riley a couple times, but Riley was able to get the ball back and foul on Kendricks. Out top, Sophie Smith with the ball. Gets it to Riley. Jenkins trying to post up Kendricks inside, and she's going to get the ball on the post and make a strong move to the basket. And Kendricks with good defense, hands pretty much straight up, but they're going to get the foul on her. So Caden Kendricks first, team's fifth. And Mia Jenkins will go to the line for 2. Short on her first free throw. Lady Bearcats having a little bit of a powwow there at the free throw line before the second free throw. She'll make her second, so that has been the pattern for the Lady Bearcats. Miss the first, make the second on their 3 trips to the line so far tonight. Inside, Kanaya Jones open, just a little off the mark. Riley is going to pick up the foul, her first, team second. Kanaya Jones will go to the line. So Kanaya Jones just checking into the lineup, takes a great pass. I couldn't tell if that was Monica or Alyssa that shot that ball in there to her, but this extended 2-3 is giving some opportunities down low for the Lady Bruins. First one up and no good for Kanaya Jones, the 8th grader. Coach Covington Jones' daughter has been a very good defensive player for us and made some shots as well. So the young kid just a little off the mark there. She's got great hands, great defensive ability to create turnovers for this team. Sophie Smith out top now setting the defense, and it's the 1-2-2 zone look for the Lady Bruins here. A lot of motion, a lot of good movement out of this Lady Bearcat squad, cutting through the lane, 2 and 3 cutters at a time. It's going to make this really difficult. Riley from the corner for 3. Tiffany Riley's first bucket. So all of the starting 5 have now scored for the Lady Bearcats. It's 18-12, just under a minute in the first quarter here. And Lady Bruins have played great basketball and are still down 6, so tough start here for them. Off the glass, Alyssa Lindsay, her 5th point of the night. And maybe didn't call the glass on that one. Smith open out top. She's a little short with it. Riley getting the rebound. And they're going to call a jump as Caden Kendricks tied it up, and that'll be Lady Bruin ball. Satterley checking in for Smith. Smith will get her first rest of the game. This has been a fast-paced game with no timeouts and just a few trips to the free throw line. So very well played, very fast-paced game here in the first quarter. Almost double teaming Monica Lindsay out top. They're going to go into Caden Kendricks. Riley reaching. They're going to catch her for the foul. Tiffany Riley's second, team's 3rd. J.C. Chester will check back in and get Riley off the floor with 2 fouls here in the first quarter. 14.8 seconds, 18-15. Anderson County advantage. Kanaya Jones will bring the ball inbounds here, hopefully looking for a last shot for the Lady Bruins. Kanaya Jones going to drive, give it up to Kendricks. Kendricks is going to shuffle her feet with 8 seconds to go. Opportunity there to get to 1 or even tie it up for the Lady Bruins and not give up a shot on the other end for the Lady Bearcats. Sophie Smith is going to check back in. The point guard, looks like Smith often sets the offense, and she's going to do that here with 8 seconds. They're going to have an opportunity to extend this advantage. Jenkins actually going to bring it up the floor. Mia Jenkins quickly going to ditch it off to Smith. Satterley in the corner again. 3-ball good. She knocks down a second 3 from the exact same spot, and Satterley now with 10 points in the first quarter. Fantastic start and a really tough finish for Lady Bruins, who played a great first quarter. I want to thank Will Harris Homes, who is sponsoring this Winter Classic today. This is the Will Harris Homes Winter Classic. This is a Hardin County educational and community television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company that is offering 0% and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointment today, call Michelle at 270-763-3186. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. So we're back here, 21-15, Lady Bearcats on top. 17-1, top-rated team in the state. Off to a good start, shooting the ball well, taking care of the ball well. And good cross-court pass to Jenkins. Jenkins is going to make that every time. 2 more for Amia Jenkins. She's got 5. And they're going to extend pressure here. 2-2-1 full court pressure, and Monica Lindsay is just going to beat that off the dribble herself. Look inside to Kendricks, just off the mark, but she's going to go to the line. 0-0. J.C. Chesser with the foul, her first team's 4th. And that'll send Caden Kendricks to the line, even though Coach Covington Jones wants to have a word with Caden Kendricks there first. So 23-15 now. Again, a very competitive ball game here early on. 8-point advantage already. You can't make mistakes against great basketball teams. First one is good by Caden Kendricks, so small errors by the Lady Bruins look really bad. Generally speaking, if they play like this against a number of the opponents we face this year, they'd be well up right now. But second one off, rebound by Chesser, her first of the game. It's been a very cleanly played game to this point. Each team with a certain number of fouls. Number 3, Jenna Satterley, is in. Rachel's sister, the younger sister, freshman or sophomore, I can't recall. Chesser with a good job running that down. Kanaya Kendricks creating a lot of pressure, and the Lady Bruins are in a man, so they've been in a 2-3 and a 1-2-2, and now in a man look. So they are playing a variety of defenses. Jenkins is going to drive and dish, and Jenna Satterley couldn't handle it. She was in the corner, spotted up, ready for a 3. The ball was a little low and outside for her to handle, and there's a turnover there, only the second by the Lady Bearcats. Only 1 turnover so far for the Lady Bruins. So, again, as I said, incredibly cleanly played first quarter for both squads. Alyssa Lindsay wild there. Kanaya Kendricks tracks it down. Mallory Reed from the short corner, well off the mark. Kendricks, Caden Kendricks with the rebound and putback. She's got 3 now. 23-18, 6:36 to go in quarter number 2, and the diamond pressure look of the Lady Bruins here has not really caused trouble. Amia Jenkins, they caused so many turnovers in their last game against North Hardin, but this is such a solid team. Doing a great job against the pressure. Good pass, swinging the ball. Sophie Smith open for 3. A little bit of pressure in her face on that. Alyssa Lindsay with the rebound, and she'll bring it back the other way. They're going to call Jenkins for a reach. Number 20 trying to create the turnover is going to foul. Their 5th team foul, first for Amia Jenkins. Again, Jenkins averages 17 a game. Kanaya Kendricks up top with the ball. It is the starting 5 on the floor for the Lady Bruins. They get it to Caden Kendricks in the middle, which is where they want to go against this zone, is into the middle where Kendricks can turn and go to the basket and dish off when the defense is drawn. Ball was knocked loose. Alyssa Lindsay still running with it. Going to take a floater in the lane. Gets it back. Looking for a foul, but it's Satterley that'll come up with the ball. Rachel Satterley. Second rebound of the game. Kanaya Kendricks is going to steal the ball back. She's got a one-on-one look, and she's going to get the bucket. So a good steal there. 5:29 to go here in the second quarter. 23-20. As Kendricks was able to reach and get the ball away from Amia Jenkins. Ball is knocked loose again by Alyssa Lindsay, but this time Jenkins has got it. Cross court to Sophie Smith here, guarded by Monica Lindsay. They are in their man look right now. And the Lady Bearcats are going to spread the floor, looking to set a screen out top. Satterley on the drive now, and she's going to be fouled as she tried to get to the basket. Chesser set a screen, and she came around the screen. Very tough. 3rd foul on Kanaya Kendricks, so Kanaya has played very well. But she's picked up her 3rd foul here in the first half. She's had a very good first half, but could not avoid foul trouble. Just playing aggressively and trying to get after this Anderson County Bearcat squad. Katie Gray and Kanaya Jones will check in, and Kendricks, actually, it'll be Reed and Alyssa Lindsay checking out. They will leave Kanaya Kendricks on the floor with 3 fouls here in the first half. Kojo knows they've got to roll the dice here, playing the number 1 team in the state. So Satterley's going to go 1 for 2 again, missing the first, making the second. Each of the 4 trips they've had to the line have ended in that situation. 14, Paige Serafini checking in for Amia Jenkins. Juliana Stith now checking in for Kanaya Kendricks. So we've got Stith, Kanaya Jones, Monica Lindsay, Caden Kendricks, and Katie Gray on the floor. Up ahead to Katie Gray for her second bucket of the night as they break the pressure, get it up ahead to the unguarded Katie Gray, and she'll have her second bucket of the night. 24-22, and Satterley on the left wing out top with the ball, setting the offense. Again, it is a man defense. Look, Chesser trying to set up in the post. They're going to swing the ball. There's Jenna Satterley. Chesser out top now with the ball. She'll get it over to Serafini, who wants the three-pointer from the corner just off the mark, and it's Kendricks, Caden Kendricks, with the rebound. Monica Lindsay pushing the ball up the floor. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the second quarter. An attempted pass inside from the top to Katie Gray from Monica Lindsay, and it's knocked away by J.C. Chesser. Kanaya Jones now to inbounds the ball. Up top, Monica Lindsay's going to take the three, and that was maybe a bad idea. It was a contested three, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Bruins. Kanaya Jones will again trigger the inbound pass, and it'll be stolen. Only the second turnover for the Lady Bruins as Paige Serafini stepped in front and got that. Satterley down the lane. Great drive against man-to-man defense. Rachel Satterley with a bucket. Satterley having a heck of a game here. Kanaya Jones up ahead with the ball, and they're going to call her for a travel. So 2 turnovers in the last couple of trips. She thought that she had drawn the foul and was going to be headed to the line for 2, but they called the foul before the, called the walk, the travel before the foul. And so back over to Anderson County, 26-22, 3.5 minutes to go now. Gray inside on Chesser, and she's going to foul Chesser. I think that's going to be the 17th foul. That's 2 on Katie Gray, and that'll be Chesser going to the line for 1 in the bonus. First one up, and Chesser will knock that down. So get to the 1-and-1, and they knock down the first. That's Chesser's first trip to the line, and she's got 3 points at this point. Second on the way, and that one's good as well. So J.C. Chesser knocks down a pair. 28-26 now, and again, this 2-2-1 pressure, full court extended here. Lindsay trying to get that up ahead to Kanaya Jones and just off her fingertips. And so the turnover issue starting to mount here. 3 trips in a row. Inside now to Chesser. She's triple teamed. She picked up her pivot. They're going to call 3 seconds in the lane. It looked like she might have picked up her pivot foot, but a good quick triple team on her. She was looking to get it out to the corner to a wide open 3-point shooter spotted up. I think it was Paige Serafini, but unable to get that to happen. And Coach Covington Jones is going to call a 30-second timeout thanks to E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned family-run pest control company. It's been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. So 3:13 to go here. Lady Bruins with possession. 28-22. Lady Bearcats in the lead. Coach Covington Jones had some sort of a message she wanted to get after a couple of turnovers, a couple of empty trips down the floor. And Lady Bearcats will once again be in that 2-2-1 zone pressure. They're going to get it right down the middle to Alyssa Lindsay, who's going to drive it just off the mark. Had a really good look. She gets her own rebound, unable to get it to go, but fouled. And that's second foul on Satterley. Alyssa Lindsay going to the line. had a couple of good opportunities, not able to get them to fall, but will have free throws. First one's up and no good. Alyssa has struggled from the line at times this year. Currently shooting about 33% from the free throw line. Second one's up and just off the mark. Caden Kendricks mistimed her jump. It'll be Rachel Satterley with the rebound. And that's a foul on Kanaya Jones. First foul, that will send Satterley back to the line for 1-and-1. First one's up and good, so again, they're taking advantage of these 1-and-1 opportunities from the line. A good free throw shooting squad. Kind of surprising that they've had the misses they've had so far. So Satterley knocks down two. Number 31, Lainey Johnson, checking in for Rachel Satterley. Lainey Johnson, number 31. She's got 15 already to Satterley. 30-22. This is a crucial juncture with 3 minutes to go here in the half. As Monica Lindsay has the ball, if the Lady Bruins are going to keep in contact, they've got to make some plays here late in the first half to have an opportunity. Caden Kendricks cutting through the lane off the glass. Beautifully done. Very well done. Finding the cutter, executing the offense. 2.5 to go here. Jenkins looking to drive. Good ball movement. Open 14, open for the shot. This can be Chesser fouling Alyssa Lindsay, and she'll have a 1-and-1, I believe. That's going to be Chesser's second, team's 7th. So that was 14, Paige Serafini with an open look, unable to get that one to go. Number 3, Jenna Satterley will check back into the game. Chesser will come out with 2 fouls. Jenna Satterley. 1-and-1 opportunity. First one's up and just off the mark, and it's going to be Jenkins with the rebound, her 4th of the game. She's pushing quickly. Serafini, wow, great job saving the ball back to Satterley. Out top to Sophie Smith. That's number 3, Jenna Satterley. The older sister Rachel, who has 15 points already, is on the bench right now getting a little break. Jenkins with the shot over Stith. Not able to get it to go. Alyssa Lindsay with the rebound, her 4th rebound of the game, and she's pushing the ball up the floor quickly. Looking, finds open Monica Lindsay. Bucket, 3-pointer. Monica with her 7th point now. 30-27 with 1:44 to go here in the half. The Central Hardin bench is fired up. Ooh, Jenkins just crossing back and forth, loses the dribble. A careless turnover there. I'm sure coach is not real happy about that. Coach Bergwhistle. She was looking inside, had her eyes up, ball low, crossing back and forth from hand to hand, and just lost control of the ball. Monica Lindsay going to drive the lane, loses the ball. Picked up by 31, Lainey Johnson. She's going to get it to Smith. Sophie Smith, nice crossover move by Smith, driving the lane. Wow, tough shot, guarded well, and she just knocked that one down. 32-27, a minute to go here in the first half. Coach Covington Jones looking for something she's not getting in their offensive set. It's a man look. Caden Kendricks is going to fire up a 3, unable to get it. It's going to be Sophie Smith running that down. 32-27 as Smith pushes the ball up the floor here, up top, working on Juliana Stith, the other 8th grader who's going to see a lot of action here. Switching up the defense in the corner, Serafini for 3. She's going to knock it down, so just a little too much space given, and she'll pull the trigger. 27 seconds to go here. Biggest advantage here at 8 points as Serafini knocked down the 3. Drive by Alyssa Lindsay, and she's going to be fouled by Jenna Satterley. She'll go back to the line. That's Satterley's first. Jenna Satterley's first. And it'll be Alyssa Lindsay back to the line to shoot 2. First is good. So she knocks down the free throw there. Caden Kendricks checking out. Madison Wilcox checking in. Also Mallory Reed will check in for Katie Gray. Second in and out, and it's going to be Smith with the rebound. Sophie Smith will bring the ball up the floor. 35-28, 7-point game, 8 seconds to go here. Good help defense. Jenkins trying to drive. Boy, sweet shot off the glass. 4 seconds to go. 2-1 half-court heave just off the mark. So Jenkins gives the Lady Bearcats their biggest lead of the half at 9 with a beautiful drive, off-balance shot, but gets it off the glass. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Blue Ribbon Renovations, a Mark Harris Company, and E-Town Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact nfhs.com to subscribe today. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, and we have on the cameras Kyler, Noah, and Malachi, and technical director in the truck, Allie Barr, and special thanks to all of our students and the great work that they do. We'll be back for second half action here in 10 minutes. See you in 10.
Hello and welcome to this special interview with one of our longtime sponsors of HCEC-TV and Brandenburg Telecom's live sports coverage. Today we're joined by Josh Hubbard, who is the president of West Point Bank. And West Point Bank has been a sponsor from the very beginning, which goes back all the way to around 2004 in that way, that we've had live sports on HCEC-TV and Brandenburg Telecom's Channel 1. So Josh, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, and it's our pleasure to sponsor. We really enjoy sponsoring the high school sports.
Awesome, and we are socially distanced right now, so we're going to remove our masks. We're modeling good behavior here. We know that mask protects us.
That's right.
It was a little odd this year getting sports started, and we waited with every single meeting that the Kentucky High School Athletic Association had this year in summer, talking about how to open effectively and safely. So for many of us that live and breathe high school sports, we were pretty amazed and welcomed being able to bring that to you. Josh, for those at home that may not be as familiar with West Point Bank, what are some of the services that West Point Bank offers?
Yes, so West Point Bank is a full-service bank. We have 5 branches in West Point, Radcliffe, Elizabethtown, Glendale, and Upton. As I said, we're a full-service bank. We offer everything from your regular checking accounts to savings accounts, certificates of deposits, to any types of loans, whether it be residential, 1 to 4 family, primary residence loans, construction loans, automobile loans, commercial loans, farm loans. You name it, we can pretty much do it. Awesome.
What's the history of the bank?
So actually, West Point Bank was started, I believe, in 1914. And First Breckenridge Bank Shares, which is the holding company that owns West Point Bank at this point, purchased that in, I believe, mid-1980s, so roughly 34 years ago. So next year will be 35 years that we are celebrating the anniversary of First Breckenridge Bank Shares owning West Point Bank. So been in the community for a long time.
Mm-hmm. What's your motto and what's your all's theme?
So we are hometown banking made simple. We try to focus our efforts on Hardin and the few surrounding counties, but primarily Hardin County. The vast majority of the employees that we have live, obviously work, go to church in Hardin County. So we really focus our efforts there. A lot of our advertising, a lot of the community events that we do, a lot of our sponsorships are centered around this community in this county.
Now, in addition to sponsoring us, like you mentioned, that you help sponsor some other community events and things. What are some of those?
So we've done the Heartland Parade, Upton Days, Glendale Days, West Point Days, Hooray for Heroes, Relay for Life, the Buddy Walks. If there's something that we can do in the community to support this community and the citizens that live in it, we try to get involved and do things like that.
Now, how many employees do you have?
It varies, but approximately mid-40s, and that's pretty consistent. One thing about us, we don't have a whole lot of turnover, which I think is a testament to our bank. The vast majority of the people that come to work here stay here.
And with your employees, like you said, I think they feel like a family.
They do. A lot of our employees obviously work together in close quarters, but they become very good friends outside of the bank as well too. And I think that just goes back to a testament of how we do business. And it's not just our employees. It's we really take the time to get to know our customers. We treat every individual like they are number one because they are. We're curious. We want to know their names. We want to know about their families. We want to know what's going on. We've always said that banking is a relationship business. There's a lot of banks in Hardin County. We're all selling roughly the same thing. It is what it is. But I think what sets us apart and what makes us the best bank in Hardin County is the relationships that we build with our customers and how we strive every day to take the best care of our customers that we possibly can. Yeah.
And I know that you all have taken a lot of safety measures this year in COVID-19. We'll discuss that as well.
We have. So we have, COVID has obviously changed the way we bank a little bit. We did spend some time there where we had our lobbies closed and we were drive-through only. Our lobbies are now open back up. We are still monitoring the amount of people in the bank at a time. We have the germ guards. Obviously, we have sanitizer and masks available, and again, trying to practice social distancing. So all of our tellers are spread apart. We're workstations are 6 feet apart from each other, and again, wearing masks. But want to take the time to thank both the employees of West Point Bank and our customers. It is different times. We're experiencing things that we've never experienced, and there's still times on a Friday afternoon that the drive-through is 10 or 11 cars wrapped around the building, and our customers have been so patient with that. Our employees have. It's not easy. It's difficult, but they've managed, and it's just, again, a testament to the community. People understand things are a little bit different right now, and unfortunately, you may have to wait a little bit longer to cash a check or make a deposit, or you may wait a little bit longer in the drive-through. But we appreciate the patience that our customers are having, and again, appreciate the employees that work for me. That they've just done a fantastic job.
So that's awesome. Why do you feel that live sports coverage is important in the area?
So these students are going to grow up and be the leaders in our community. And we've actually had several employees that are full-time employees with me right now that started out in the co-op. And a lot of these a lot of these athletes, sports is a way to teach them. There's success in sports and there's sometimes failure, and you're going to be successful in life, and sometimes things aren't going to go your way, and you need to learn how to win and you need to learn how to lose. And I think that sports is a great teaching tool about learning how to win, learning how to lose, learning how to treat one another, win as a team, lose as a team. So I think it's just a great sports can be a great building block for how you should handle yourself and your further career and how you should live your life. A lot of valuable lessons you can learn in sports.
Exactly, and it's just great to see those athletes out on the field.
It is. I can remember I was watching the live, I guess it was a Facebook Live of the KHSAA event when they were debating on whether they were going to play sports. I can remember I was rooting for that just as hard as I was for a child out there or an athlete out there, a student out there trying to score a touchdown or score a goal or, get a base hit, something like that.
I was going to say, everybody, we were all listening on bated breath to make sure that they would vote that. So.
We were.
And it was heartbreaking last spring, not for those athletes to end their seasons.
I couldn't imagine. I played high school sports. I couldn't imagine having my senior year taken away from me.
Just snatched away.
All the hard work and, effort and, potential scholarship opportunities for some of those students. It was, I couldn't imagine.
Right. Well, and even with we're basketball crazy in this area, not having a state tournament. I mean, it was much of a shock. And I know everyone reacted like, why are we doing this? But in all honesty, it did save lives.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you again, Josh, for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
And again, for those at home, please check out West Point Bank and Hometown Banking Made Simple. They're easy to get in touch with. And how can they find you?
westpointbank.com or our main number, two different numbers, 270-763-8282 or 270-351-1414.
All right, awesome. West Point Bank, they're your local hometown banking center.
I'm ready. Welcome back to Central Hardin High School. We're here for the Will Harris Homes Winter Classic. Right now we've got action between Central Hardin Lady Bruins and the Anderson County Lady Bearcats. Halftime score, Lady Bearcats 37, Lady Bruins 28, so it's a 9-point advantage close the whole way. That is the biggest margin we've had so far. Just a couple points, point differential with about 3.5, 4 to go in the first half. So it's been a nip and tuck affair and a couple of big buckets late by Amia Jenkins and Paige Serafini actually have built this 9-point advantage. Let me just give you a little bit of a scoring rundown here for the Lady Bruins. Monica Lindsay with 7, Alyssa Lindsay with 6, Kanaya Kendricks with 4, Caden Kendricks with 5, Mallory Reed 2, and Katie Gray 4. So good balanced scoring for the Lady Bruins. On the other side, for the Lady Bearcats, Amia Jenkins with 7. She is the leading scorer with 17 a game. Tiffany Riley 3, Sophie Smith with 5, JC Chesser with 4, Rachel Satterley, the dominant force, number 10 with 15 points in the first half. Paige Serafini with 3 with that late 3-point basket in the first half. So it's been a good game, but kind of what you might expect out of this number 1 ranked squad. They're so efficient. And I was just talking to somebody at the half here and just saying it's a little frustrating for your Lady Bruins. Probably one of the best halves of basketball they've played this year, putting up 28 points. They've shot the ball well. They've made 2 3-point baskets. They've been efficient running the offense. Only 4 turnovers for each team, so that turnover margin has not been big. A slight rebound margin for the Lady Bearcats. Amia Jenkins with 4, Rachel Satterley with 3, and on the Lady Bruins, Alyssa Lindsay with 4. So, again, not a big difference. A few made shots by the Lady Bearcats is the difference. So it's been a really tight, well-played affair on both sides. I think that's one reason it's moved so quickly. It was a very quick first half. And here we are about to start the second half, and it's 12:44, 44 minutes from the tip-off. So just a few timeouts called. Not a lot of stoppages in the action because of turnovers, just 4 turnovers each. Each team was somewhere in the 8 or 9 fouls, so the foul differential has been negligible, about the same number of fouls on both sides. So just a very evenly matched game, but you can really see you got one team playing very well and the other team playing about average, and we still have a 9-point advantage. So what a great basketball team. What a pleasure to get to watch this Anderson County Lady Bearcat squad. That's why I was so excited about today's events. Getting to see this top-rated team is just a pleasure. Both teams with the starting lineups from the first half back on the floor. Caden Kendricks out top, gives it to Alyssa Lindsay. It looks like they're facing man pressure. Good drive by Alyssa Lindsay. Caden Kendricks back to Kanaya, back to Caden, now going inside, trying to go inside to Mallory Reed, and the pass just off the mark, so an early turnover here in the second half for the Lady Bruins. They need to be efficient, continue to be efficient. Chesser in the middle against the pressure, and it's kind of token pressure, not putting a lot of pressure on, but making them work to get it up the floor. Kanaya Kendricks goes down, and so the Lady Bruins are down a defender. Ball just off the mark, rebound by Jenkins. Satterley gets the ball back. Now the defense is reset. Oh, Monica Lindsay had an opportunity for a steal there and just couldn't handle it. Sophie Smith will have the ball now. She's going to reset the offense. Man defense also by the Lady Bruins. Kanaya Kendricks almost gets the steal on Jenkins. Jenkins will pull up at the free throw line, just a little off, and Kanaya Kendricks with the rebound. She's going to drive it. Look for Alyssa Lindsay. Great catch by Alyssa with one hand. She's going to drive across the lane and put the bucket up and in. Man, that was a tough shot. Good drive by Alyssa Lindsay, trying to get back to her spot in the pressure from being on the floor. Jenkins barely gets the ball over to Satterley. Again, Kanaya Kendricks putting a lot of pressure on, but she's got 3 fouls. Again, man defense. Jenkins is going to go cross court to Satterley here, looking for a screen from Chesser. Screen just a little low. Double teamed, ball knocked loose, but it's going to be Riley with it back to Satterley. They're going to reset the offense. They do a great job of being deliberate and getting their offensive set just how they want it. Smith driving now. Reed doing a great job just putting her hands straight up, and they're going to call a foul. Mallory Reed, second foul, team's first here in the second half. It'll be Sophie Smith at the line. For 2, she's going to knock down the first. 6th point of the game. She and Satterley have really set up the offense for the Lady Bearcats. She'll knock down the second. So early free throw shooting issues for this team. Not now. I think they've knocked down 6 in a row now, and getting back to their good free throw shooting ways. It's 39-30 right now. Same margin as at the half. Alyssa Lindsay up top on the right side. Lady Bruins running their motion offense, cutting through the lane. Much better movement than I've seen out of the Lady Bruins. Sometimes they get a little stagnant. Driving in lanes, Lindsay is knocked away by Jenkins. No foul call. Chesser with the ball. She gets it to Satterley. A lot of pressure. Satterley's going to push in a hurry. She's going to go, not quite be able to get that one. Caden Kendricks on the rebound. Pace right now is fast and furious. Shot is up by Alyssa Lindsay. Bucket is good and a foul. Beautiful play by Alyssa Lindsay. 24, Tiffany Riley with her 3rd foul. Alyssa Lindsay off to a great start here in the second half. So Riley will check out and Jenna Satterley back in. And she'll knock down the free throw. So Alyssa Lindsay with 5 in this half. 11 on the game, so great start here for Alyssa Lindsay in this half. 5 points early, 5:15 to go here, 39-33. We're in the 3rd quarter of action. Smith on the tough drive with great defense. Nothing you can do to stop that. If you're making those kind of shots, it's going to be buckets. So good defensive play. She was off balance and was able to get the floater in the lane to go. Caden Kendricks is now going to drive. Ball knocked loose. She gets it back to Monica Lindsay for 3 from the corner. Wide open, and the bucket is good. 3-point bucket by Monica Lindsay. So the Lindsay twins getting it done right now. And Coach Covington Jones wants a quick timeout, a quick 30-second timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service to all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results.
Wait a little bit longer in
Locations
the
in
drive-thru.
Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. More word from our sponsors in a little bit here. 4:47 to go in the third quarter. Lady Bearcats 41, Lady Bruins 36. A 5-point advantage here. Coach Covington-Jones really coaching them up, coaching hard here. It'll be Lady Bearcat ball after the 3-point shot by Monica Lindsay. And again, when you get open looks, you've got to be able to knock them down. So the Lady Bruins are going to set up their diamond pressure look. Katie Gray has checked in for Mallory Reed. Kanaya Jones in for Kanaya Kendricks. I believe it's the same crew on the floor for the Lady Bearcats. Lady Bruins had another turnover and knocked it away from each other. Just have not been able to create some of those turnovers they normally do. Sometimes just not able to come up with the ball. Maybe trying to play a little faster than they're accustomed to playing. Great defensive pressure right now. Good switch. Unfortunately, it's Chesser. Ooh. Unfortunately, guard Alyssa Lindsay got on J.C. Chesser, who she's given up about 8 inches to. And as Chesser was backing her down, they're going to call a block on Alyssa Lindsay. Her first foul. Team second of the half. And good pass inside to Jenna Satterley for her first bucket of the night off of the inbounds play. Alyssa Lindsay with the ball at top, gets it to Kanaya Jones. Push on Jenna Satterley as Kanaya Jones was cutting across the lane. That'll be her second, team second of this half. Kanaya Kendricks back in, going to check in for Alyssa Lindsay, give her a quick rest. The Lady Bearcats have been in an 8-person rotation. They've got 8 girls that have been playing. The Lady Bruins playing almost 10 girls. Inside, Monica Lindsay off the inbound. So they trade inbounds plays, baskets. And again, we've got pressure. Kojo wanting them to get back. Coach Covington-Jones. Nia Jenkins out front against Kanaya Kendricks. Satterley pump fake drive. Boy, she's tough off the drive. Wow. Her first of the second half. She's got 17 on the night, so man, she's tough off the drive. Got very good feet, very low to the ground, and she's driving. Gray trying to post up Chesser, had an opportunity, not able to get the ball inside. Kanaya Kendricks trying to drive, knocked out of bounds off Jenkins. It'll stay with the Lady Bruins. Stith checking in for Kanaya Kendricks here on the offensive end. Coach Covington-Jones has some specific instructions for Kendricks on the bench. Jones is going to turn it over, second turnover of the half here of this third quarter, as Kendricks is back in for Stith. Monica Lindsay, Caden Kendricks, Kanaya Jones, and Katie Gray on the floor for the Lady Bruins. Satterley, Chesser, Jenkins, Smith, and Satterley again on the floor for the Lady Bearcats. The sisters are on the floor. Alyssa Lindsay, I just saw her run by to go see the trainer. I don't know what's going on there. She's had such a good third quarter. They're extending the defense out front. Monica Lindsay just could not keep Satterley from going around her. I think that was the point of extending the offense above the free throw line. 4 of the 5 players high like that, trying to give Satterley an opportunity to drive the ball. So foul on Monica Lindsay, her first of the game, team's third of the half. 2:50 to go in the third, 45-38 is the score. Defensive pressure has been great. Smith gets it to Jenkins. Great defense. Good defense again, and Chesser couldn't get that to go. Also, Kanaya Jones with the rebound, and she's off in a hurry. Gets it to Lindsay. She's wide open for 3. Oh, just off the mark. Sorry, Homer coming out there. And Kanaya Jones, who had dual possession maybe at the time, was, Kanaya Kendricks was standing out of bounds, so unable to get that. Chesser in the middle of the press break is going to get it across the midcourt line. Smith with the ball. Smith open for three from the top, unable to get it to go. But there's Chesser getting the rebound. It should be fouled by Caden Kendricks. It's Caden's second, team's fourth of the half. 14, Paige Serafina checking in. I'm not sure who she's checking in for. It looks like there's going to be a timeout here for the Anderson County Lady Bearcats. Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company that is offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointment today, call Michelle at 270-763-3186. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. 2:04 to go here in the third, 45-38. And let's see what Coach Birdwhistle has drawn up. He called a timeout here. He wants to set up something specific, trying to get an easy bucket here off the inbounds. Try to give his team a little more room, a little more breathing room here. Up 7 at this point. Good pass into the middle. Jenkins with the left hand. She's going to be fouled by Alyssa Lindsay, who has gone back onto the floor.
Alyssa Lindsay,
her second foul. Team's fifth, I believe. It'll be Amia Jenkins to the line to shoot a pair. First one is good. Her 8th point, first of this second half. Her second is off. Katie Gray with the rebound. Monica is going to drive on Jenkins. They're not going to call a foul, but it is. They say it's out of bounds off of the Lady Bruins. It was blocked by Jenkins. She's saying it. The official's saying that it hit Monica's head on the way down. And so that will be back to the Lady Bruins. So Lindsay on the drive against Jenkins. Jenkins just a little too tall for her to make the kind of play she wanted to make. Great pass cross court to Satterley for three. She can't get it to go. Chesser with the rebound. Just her size there, so big and so strong. Satterley again for three, this time well off the mark. And it's going to go out of bounds over to the Lady Bruins. Chesser was trying to get around Gray to get to that rebound and could not get there. The Kendricks twins, Caden and Kanaya, will check back in. Number 23, Caden, number 20, Kanaya. 46-38, 8-point game, 1:24 remaining in the third. Got the Lindsay twins and the Kendricks twins on the floor with Katie Gray right now. Gray in the post. He's going to turn. They're going to call the foul on the floor on Chesser. Gray made a great move and had an opportunity. Thought she was going to get to the line, but they're going to call the foul on the floor. Chesser's third foul, first of this half. Team's third of the half. Looking for the inbounds play here. It's going to be Kanaya Kendricks with it to Alyssa Lindsay. She drives into the lane. Ball knocked free, but Monica Lindsay will track it down. 1 minute to go here in the third, 8-point game. Gray out top with the ball. Monica Lindsay coming off the screen. Caden Kendricks had an opportunity down low, couldn't get it to her. Monica Lindsay on the drive. It looks like the foul will be on Amia Jenkins, number 20. Her second, team's fourth. Monica Lindsay to the line for two. Lady Bruins need these points. First one is good. Monica with 6 in this quarter. Kanaya Jones checking in for Kanaya Kendricks, not wanting her to get her fourth here late. Same for Chesser, who's going to check out. Trying to keep her from getting her fourth. I believe it's Jenna Satterley checking in for her. Don't want her to get her fourth late here in the third quarter. Have her for the entire fourth quarter. Just off, just a little long. Good looking free throw. The rebound is by Serafini. Ahead to Mia Open was Satterley for that one. Couldn't quite get it to go. Ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay. As Kanaya Jones was trying to get to it and just off her fingertips. Paige, excuse me, not Paige Serafini. That would be Satterley with it. Gets it to Jenkins up top. Kanaya Jones guarding. Jenkins around her, going to the lane. Foul on Gray. Boy, Jenkins so long and so quick. Katie Gray third.
Katie Gray's third.
Jenkins will knock down the first. Katie Gray checking out. Mallory Reed checking into the game.
Mallory Reed checks in for the Lady Bruins.
And Jenkins will knock down the second. So again, this Lady Bearcat squad really doing a good job of shooting free throws here in this third quarter and late in the second quarter to extend the lead now to 9. Steal. Oh, Rachel Satterley had a steal, but the ball hit the sideline there, and it will remain with the Lady Bruins here. Someone's actually got to inbound the ball. There we go. Kanaya Jones will trigger the inbound. Monica Lindsay coming to the ball. 18 seconds. Lindsay trying to drive on Jenkins. Love to see them hold it for the last and not shoot it so early in the clock. Now with 9 seconds, Lady Bearcats are going to have an opportunity here. Shot blocked by Caden Kendricks with 2.5 seconds to go, but Satterley, they're going to call Kendricks for the foul. Her third, and that'll send Rachel Satterley to the line for 2, again with 2.5 seconds. These late quarter situations have really caused a lot of trouble for the Lady Bruins. They've given up a couple of baskets and a couple of points late, and all these baskets make a difference. If they could have held the ball and shot with 3 or 4 seconds left, it would have made a big difference. So Lainey Johnson checking in for Jenkins, and Morgan Covey checking in for Caden Kendricks. Satterley second on the way. She's going to knock down both. So she's up to 19 points. .34 Kinley Lucas checking in for the first time for the Lady Bearcats. The ball just tossed up by Alyssa Lindsay and not quite on the mark here. So here we are in the end of 3. Lady Bearcats 50, Lady Bruins 39. This is an HCEC-TV student production of Division Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Blue Ribbon Renovations, a Mark Harris Company, and E-Town Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew. That's Kyler, Noah, Malachi, Allie, and then in the truck, Gina Ryan. Thanks to Gina for all she does in running this crew. We would also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support and providing live streaming service. Contact nfhs.com and subscribe today. Going into the fourth period here, again, it was an 8-point advantage at the half. It's now an 11-point advantage as the Lady Bruins had done a really good job of actually cutting into the lead. But again, those last 2 minutes of these quarters has kind of belonged to the Lady Bearcats. In each of the quarters, it's been probably it is the difference right now in the game. Somewhere, well, looks like there's an issue on the floor, like there's some wetness or dampness on the floor. They're trying to get that mopped up with a towel here. So in the interim, let me just thank our sponsors again. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91. on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Thank you for cleaning up the dampness on the floor. That allowed me to get through the rest of the reads of our ads and thank our sponsors. And now we're ready for fourth quarter action to begin. Sophie Smith for Lady Bearcats will inbound the ball. It'll be Satterley trying to come to the ball, but it's going to be Tiffany Riley to get it. Sophie Smith from deep, not able to get it to go. Monica Lindsay will track it down. She'll push the ball up the floor, guarded by Jenkins. Nice fake, the left hand, not able to get it to go. Caden Kendricks the rebound and trying to put it up. It'll be a held ball, and that'll go to the Lady Bruins this time. So Monica Lindsay with a great move, just not able to finish it and get it to go, just off the rim. And good rebound by Caden Kendricks. She couldn't get it to go either. And the held ball, Mallory Reed getting on the floor to help us retain possession here. Just a little short from 3 by Reed. Kicked ball by Alyssa Lindsay. Two of the Lady Bearcats just crashed into each other. Running. Sophie Smith laughing a little bit. And here comes the diamond trapping pressure the Lady Bruins love to run. Riley into the middle to Chesser, which is a key. Chesser's such a big presence in the middle of that. She sets a screen. Switch occurs. I'm telling you, anytime Jenkins gets to the rim and there's a switch, and it's Reed or Gray that has to pick her up, she's just a little too quick. And both of those girls are having to reach to try to defend. And third foul on Mallory Reed, and Jenkins will go back to the line for 2. First one is good. Second one just off the mark there. Mallory Reed fighting with it now. Caden Kendricks fighting. It's going to be a held ball there as well, and I think it's going to stay with the Lady Bearcats. So not able to get that rebound. Mia Jenkins with 4 in the second half, all from the free throw line at this point. She's got 11 overall. Oh, nice ball movement. Quickly back Satterley. She's off the mark. She's struggling a little bit. They're going to call a foul on Riley as Alyssa Lindsay came down with the rebound there. Riley 24. That'll be her 4th foul. Katie Gray checking in for Mallory Reed. And Paige Serafini checking in for Riley, who just picked up her 4th. You can tell how frustrated she is on the sideline. She's been in and out of the lineup today with foul trouble, so that's been difficult for her. Big battle inside between Gray and Chesser. They're going to call Chesser for reaching around to try to take the ball away on the entry pass, her 4th as well. And Jenna Satterley will check in. Chesser will come out. We got a little official timeout here with Jenna Satterley having to tie a shoe. Shoe is, boy, it seems like it's really a mess. Having to do a lot of work on that. 51-39, 7 minutes remaining in the game. On the floor, Alyssa Lindsay, Monica Lindsay, Katie Gray, Caden Kendricks, and Kanaya Kendricks. Rachel Satterley, Emily Jenkins, Paige Serafini. Caden Kendricks with the ball. Woo, almost lost that out of bounds there. She's trying to look inside. Not a good entry pass at all. Paige Serafini is going to get that, create that turnover. I don't have Anderson County as having turned it over yet. Oh, they're going to say that's off Alyssa Lindsay there as Jenkins again driving to the basket. Lady Bruins with 3 turnovers here in this second half to this point. Pass to Sophie Smith. Trying to set up the 1-2-2 zone is the Lady Bruins. And it's going to be cross court to Serafini, looking to Satterley on the handoff. Coach Covington Jones wanting to extend the defense here with 6.5 to go and maybe create some press, some trapping situations here with the 1-2-2 zone. It's Sophie Smith on the drive, unable to get it to go. Kanaya Kendricks with the rebound. She's going to drive all the way, go to the left hand. Bucket Kanaya Kendricks, her first of the second half. She's had some foul trouble throughout the game, but done a great job. She's got 6 points on the night. 51-41, 6 minutes to go here. Kanaya Kendricks out top of the 1-2-2 zone. All the way to the corner. Sophie Smith setting the offense. She's going to hand off to Jenkins, who will drive. Man, she's tough off the drive, unable to get it to go. Foul on Serafini over the back as Alyssa Lindsay had gotten the rebound, her 6th of the game. And we're in the 1-on-1. I believe that's Katie Gray that'll go to the line. Gray, first one on the way, it's good. It's her 5th point of the night. Important to knock down the first of the 1-on-1. Second on the way, and that one's good as well. So Katie Gray with her 6th point of the game. Good job breaking the pressure, getting it up. Serafini up ahead. Now in the corner, Sophie Smith, 51-43. It's an 8-point game now. So Lady Bruins cutting into the lead slightly. They need stops, continued stops here. Satterley up top. They've gone to a man look now, have the Lady Bruins, after being in the 1-2-2 zone trapping look before. They're going to spread the floor with the Lady Bearcats. Satterley going to drive, pick the pocket as Kanaya Kendricks takes it. Caden has it. Gets it to Monica Lindsay, 3 on the way. Good, Monica Lindsay, her 3rd 3 of the game. And she's got 9 in the second half, and the Bruin bench erupts. 51-46, 5-point game with 5:10 to go here as they continue to play inspired ball.
Anderson County calls a full.
Anderson County now going to try to get something drawn up to get an easy bucket on the other end. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville, online at physicaltherapyky.com. Blue Ribbon Renovations, a new locally owned Mark Harris company that is offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointments today, call Michelle at 270-763-3186. Just checking the schedule here quickly to see what we've got. Now, this is really, really interesting. I wanted to share with you. Tonight at 7 o'clock, this Anderson County team is hosting Boyd County. They're playing 2 games in one day, which AAU teams do all the time. This is not something that these girls have not done before. But I don't know if they thought they were going to be in such a dogfight here. Fortunately for them, this has been a very quick, fast-moving game. We're 5 minutes to go, and it's 1:14, an hour and 15 minutes in. And we're late, mid-fourth quarter, that is. Maybe not late fourth quarter. And the Lady Bruins out top. Kanaya Kendricks on Rachel Satterley, trying to put some pressure on the ball. Jenkins now on the right wing is going to get it to Jenna Satterley, to Paige Serafini. Again, man-to-man defense here. Smith has found her way open. Pump fakes, is going to drive the lane. Just off the mark. Caden Kendricks with the rebound. She's going to get it to Alyssa Lindsay. A little bit of a lazy, dangerous pass. Kanaya Kendricks now. Katie Gray now in the lane is going to take the shot. Bucket, Katie Gray. So good job posting up and getting to the basket there. 51-48, 4:18 to go. It's a 3-point ball game here. I don't think anybody saw this coming. Everybody knows that this Lady Bruin team has played well in stretches. Big win over a top 10 team last year in Franklin County, but they have been inconsistent this year. But this is what you can see from this Lady Bruin team. They are very talented, and when inspired and when they make some shots, they are a fantastic ball club. It's Jenkins now at top. Jenna Satterley over to Paige Serafini. Again, this team moves the ball so well. Good man defense. Jenkins in the lane. She gets it to go. They're just really struggling now to keep Jenkins out of the lane off the drive. They're going to have to give her a little more space there. Alyssa Lindsay now with the ball out top, looking to drive the ball. Satterley, they're going to call her on the reach. That is her third foul. It's going to send Alyssa Lindsay to the line to shoot one in the bonus. 53-48 with 3:26 to go. The two starters, Tiffany Riley and J.C. Chesser, both with 4 fouls, will check back in. They're going to have their best crew on the floor for the final 3:26. Great management by Coach Birdwhistle of the fouls and the opportunity to get them back on the floor here. Alyssa Lindsay first on the way. It's well off. The free throw was missed, but Alyssa Lindsay, I guess, stepped over the line on the shot, lane violation. So the Lady Bruins needed points right there to keep this thing close. Again, a 2 or a 3 here will make it a 7 or 8 point game, which is a daunting task this late. Stops necessary here. Oh, geez. Ooh, ball taken away. Alyssa Lindsay going to get it ahead. Kanaya Kendricks with the ball. Bucket. Good rebound at the other end. Foul on Caden Kendricks. As Chesser got the ball in the middle of the floor again against the pressure. They do a great job, and she's so big and physical. She does a great job in the middle. Caden Kendricks' 4th foul. Team's 9th. So there'll be 1 in the bonus for, yeah, it's the 9th team foul. 1 in the bonus here for Chesser. 53-50 is the score. Ball is away, and Chesser knocks that down. They've been so solid from the free throw line here for the last half of this ball game. And the second is good as well. So Chesser knocking down 2 key free throws. 55-50, 2:52 to go in the ball game. Lady Bruins here need scores. They got to figure out how to manufacture offense. Looks like a zone look now for the Lady Bearcats. Just off Kanaya Kendricks as she lost her footing and then lost the handle on the ball. Sophie Smith will inbounds again. Lady Bruins trying to apply some pressure. Satterley will get it. They're going to be looking up the sideline to Jenkins. Great job by Jenkins. She'll drive. Great Euro step into the basket. Jenkins scoring 2 there. Timeout by the Lady Bearcats. They're going to discuss what they need to do here. Up 57-50 with 2.5 to go in the game. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. All right, reset here. 2:31 to go in the game. 57-50, Lady Bearcats, #1 ranked, at least for now. And that may change after their 3-point loss to the Ryle Lady Raiders of Union, Kentucky. Katie Gray up top. Ball kicked by Tiffany Riley as Gray was trying to throw the bounce pass to Monica Lindsay. Ball kicked all the way to the other end of the floor. Up 7 with just 2:16 to go. It's going to take something dramatic for the Lady Bruins to make this happen. Alyssa Lindsay open for 3 off of a good screen, way off the mark. Sophie Smith with the rebound. Again, it's going to take a number of makes and turnovers here for the Lady Bruins. It's not likely, not looking good, but they've played so well, you just never know. Yeah, that's a carry by Jenkins. Again, there's one of the turnovers, the first turnover of the half for the Lady Bearcats. Amazing efficiency. Only 3 for the Lady Bruins, 7 total. This has been by far their best performance as far as taking care, and they've faced a lot of pressure. So just inspired basketball today, the Lady Bruins. Kanaya Kendricks. And after the turnover there, trying to get the ball inside to Katie Gray. She did not have position. Kanaya Kendricks maybe just a little bit of tension coming in there, trying to get the ball inside when it wasn't there yet. Gray had position and then kind of lost position when the pass was thrown. Chesser did a great job pulling the chair out from underneath Gray. In other words, Gray was posting up so hard, she just stepped back and Gray kind of fell backwards, and the ball just a little over the top there. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Blue Ribbon Renovations, the Mark Harris Company, and E-Town Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today and get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew. Students, Kyler Barkley, Noah Miller, Malachi, Ali Barr, and then in the truck, Gina Ryan. Thank you very much for your hard work in bringing this telecast to everybody. Would also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Sophie Smith inbounds the ball. 1:47 remaining, looking to throw deep. Not able to do that, but they will get, it looks like man full court pressure. Sophie Smith going to bring the ball up the floor against Monica Lindsay. Chesser with Gray guarding. She's going to set a screen. Kaden Kendricks over that easily. Steal by Kanaya Kendricks on the interior pass. She's bringing the ball up the floor, getting it to Monica Lindsay in the corner, almost out of bounds, able to control it. Just looking for a good shot here as Monica Lindsay brings it back out top. 1:20 to go, down 7. They need buckets here, and just a lot of pressure. Lindsay open for 3, just off the mark. Gray comes up with a rebound, but it's knocked out of bounds by Chesser. Could have been a foul called on her, but she kind of hit Gray's arm to get it knocked loose, but it will be back to the Lady Bruins. Kanaya Kendricks wide open for 3, just way off the mark, just didn't get herself set. Rebound to Smith, and she's going to push it up the floor. They can back it out and hold it under 1 minute now, up 7. They can have the ball out top. Kanaya Kendricks trying to get the steal, and they're going to call jump ball. I thought she'd reached in, but she must have had her hand on the ball. That will go back to the Lady Bruins. So a couple of big plays by the Lady Bruins to get possession back on the defensive side of the ball. Monica Lindsay out top. They've got to score with some quickness here, down 7. They can't hold, and right now just unable to break this 2-3 zone of the Lady Bearcats as they need an opportunity, and Monica Lindsay's going to take it, driving and scoring. Timeout. Coach Covington Jones. Monica Lindsay fantastic here in the second half. I'm trying to get 11 points and 18 overall. Fantastic game for Monica Lindsay. 32 seconds to go, 57-52, and Coach Covington Jones coaching hard. She just took a full timeout here. She and Coach Peterson having a little talk about what they want to do here late in the game. I think they're looking over at the other team thinking, who are we going to foul out of that group? Because there's not really a good option. The Lady Bearcats so good from line, 68% as a team. Jenkins 76%, Riley 75%, Jenna Satterley 75%, Paige Serafini 66, Rachel Satterley 65, JC Cheshire 65. They can all flat shoot it from the line, so there's not a lot of good options there. Jenkins is the one you don't want to foul in this kind of a situation. They're just trying to figure that out. I just saw Coach Covington-Jones yelling, play hard, play hard. You've got you're 5 down with 32 seconds. Really, that's all you can do is play hard and hope something breaks just the right way for you. The Lady Bearcats have been in these situations. They did not lose at the end of last season. They were in the Sweet 16, won their first game against Franklin County, and then, as you remember, COVID shut down the girls' state tournament. So deep ball thrown to Jenkins, and it's out of bounds. Wow, that was a big turnover there. Again, trying to hit the two people breaking up the sideline, just well overthrown. That is such a dangerous inbounds opportunity. Certainly you want to do that. That's a good play, but in that situation, a very low percentage play, and didn't work out. And now a bad pass from Kanaya Kendricks. We had an opportunity there. Did the Lady Bruins for Monica Lindsay, cutting to the corner to catch and shoot a three, and just did not work out that time. A little bit of an errant pass by Kanaya Kendricks. Chesser with the ball underneath. She's now out top to Satterley. Satterley almost dragged the back foot. It was nearly a traveling violation, and it'll be Kanaya Kendricks with her 4th foul. And that'll send Satterley to the line. I believe she's shooting 2 now as the Lady Bearcats are in the double bonus. It's a great job by these Lady Bruins creating some turnovers, but they've had a couple of late turnovers of their own to sabotage these attempts. Satterley knocks down the first. Rachel Satterley, her 20th point of the night. The senior really showing up big here for these Lady Bearcats. Short on the second. Alyssa Lindsay with the rebound. They're going to push. It's a 6-point ball game. They need 3, and Alyssa Lindsay will let it fly. She hits. Down just 3 points now, and Coach Covington-Jones will call timeout. 58-55, 12.8 seconds remain. The Lady Bruins are going to need to create a turnover here. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Blue Ribbon Renovations, and Mark Harris Company, and E-Town Exterminating. We are also thankful for the sponsor of this event, Will Harris Homes Winter Classic. Originally scheduled to be 4 games today, because of the All-A Classic, Bishop Brossart and the Bardstown Bethlehem matchup that we had here scheduled to be the 3rd matchup is not going to be played. I believe Bethlehem is still in the All-A Classic, probably playing today, and so they are not here. The second game we will not be carrying live. That's Bardstown versus Rockcastle County, but we will be carrying the local matchup with the John Hardin Lady Bulldogs taking on Thomas Nelson Lady Generals. That is supposed to start at 5 o'clock. So here we go. 12.8 seconds. 3-point ball game here, and a turnover is what's needed. Double bonus for the Lady Bearcats. So they'll get 2 shots. They can make it a 2-possession game by simply making a free throw. Jenkins now on the floor, dribbling on the floor. Timeout called by Coach Birdwhistle with 9 seconds. That was amazing. Amia Jenkins falls, but much like Curly Neal of the Harlem Globetrotters, I don't know if anybody remembers that. I'm 50 years old. She's on the floor sliding but dribbling the ball. That was some fancy dribbling, okay? Just a phenomenal play, and Coach Birdwhistle jumps from the bench and calls timeout because she was about to be tied up. The possession arrow right now is with the Lady Bearcats, so even a tied-up ball is not going to get it done for the Lady Bruins. They need a possession. They need a steal at this point and a three-point basket with 9 seconds to go. Not likely, but stranger things have happened. So this game has turned out to be everything we'd want here locally. I'm sure this Anderson County squad was kind of hoping to come in and play a dominant game and get out of here and get home to play Boyd County at 7 o'clock this evening. Currently it is 1:30, an hour and a half from tip-off, and we're 9 seconds to go in the game here. So just a quick, super clean game. Total of 12 turnovers between the two teams, 7 for Lady Bruins, 5 for Lady Bearcats. And it's Jenkins with the ball, and they've got to foul Jenkins, the best free throw shooter on this squad. Maybe, and that's going to be Kanaya Kendrick's 5th foul. She had to give up the foul there. 8.3 seconds to go, and it'll be 2 free throws for Mia Jenkins. Could have maybe doubled her as their best free throw shooter, but she's so quick and so big and physical. And first free throw on the way, and it's good. And making these kind of free throws and winning these kinds of games is what gets you through a region tournament to the state tournament like they were last year, and makes you a 17-1 ball club. Second one missed. Tiffany Riley for the rebound, and it's a timeout. Coach Birdwhistle. So Riley snuck around the side. She was not boxed out as she should have been, and she gets in and gets the rebound. That'll pretty much seal the game. 2-possession ball game, 59-55, and 6 seconds to go. Tiffany Riley with the big rebound of the game there. Mia Jenkins knocked down the first, missed the second, but again, making that first free throw made this a 2-possession ball game with 6 seconds left. That was probably the end of the ball game right there. But certainly Riley getting around and picking up that rebound against the box out. Impressive. Again, the ball came off just right to the side there as she made a spin move to the baseline on the person that was boxing her out, and was right there for the rebound. It looked like there may be a tie-up, like there was going to be a held ball situation, but Coach Birdwhistle smartly called for a timeout as Riley had possession. So Lady Bearcats with the ball from their own baseline here, 6 seconds remaining. And Lady Bruins now, again, desperate need of turnovers and a quick bucket. I don't know how you get a quick bucket when you're on this end of the floor. Right now, the defense has been really good, struggling to get in. Sophie Smith, 5-second call. And so the Lady Bruins will get the ball with 6 seconds to go here. Great defensive pressure by the Lady Bruins as they work their butts off. Ball rolled down. Monica Lindsay to pick it up. Gets it to Alyssa. She's going to shoot from way downtown, just off the mark. Ooh, foul right at the buzzer, but they're going to say after the buzzer as Monica Lindsay was trying to put the ball up. 59-55 Lady Bearcats against the Lady Bruins here, and everything we would have wanted in a ball game. There are no moral victories as Coach Covington Jones just smacked her hands together in frustration, just not quite able to get over the hump here. But hopefully an opportunity for the Lady Bruins to get some confidence playing the best team in the state and looking that good. They played fantastic basketball. Now, again, I want to thank our sponsors. Again, this is the Will Harris Homes Winter Classic. And our student team working the cameras and in the truck, Kyler Barkley, Noah Miller, Malachi, Ali Barr, and then, of course, Gina Ryan as well in the truck. So very thankful for the hard work that they put in. The schedule, folks, has been crazy as there are games every night, and these students and Miss Gina Ryan are out along with Dale Mings working and working and working to make sure we can bring this action, along with Miss Anna Bray as well, to make sure we can bring action to you guys from our local area. So we will be back later on today. Again, thanks to our sponsors, thanks to everybody involved here. thank you for being with us today, but we'll be back at 5 o'clock for the Lady Generals of Thomas Nelson against the Lady Bulldogs of John Hardin. That is scheduled for 5 o'clock. Hopefully it'll get scheduled, it'll be played on time. The next game is actually Bardstown against Rockcastle County, and hopefully if that ends on time, we'll get at 5 o'clock. Come back and join us for John Hardin against Thomas Nelson. This has been Paul Gray. Thank you. See you in a little bit.